There's nothing else like the unlocked Blackberry KeyOne about $549. It's the first practical, well-functioning keyboard smartphone we've seen since the Blackberry Classic. It meets the most important milestone: the KeyOne works the way you expect and want it to, without weird software or hardware compromises. It's a reliable messaging companion. For some people, it'll be like coming home. So yeah, let's talk about touch. TCL, which makes this phone for Blackberry, gets the build and feel right in a way that Blackberry didn't with the Prit, which was the size of a small boat and felt dangerously overblunt when you slid down the keyboard. As far as design goes, it's just such a Blackberry look. The 4-row keyboard is black and shiny, with metal frets that harken back to the Blackberry Bold. On top of that, there's a 4.5-inch. The layout didn't create trouble for third-party apps, although games meant to run in landscape mode will feel awkward because of the physical design of the phone. Next to the volume buttons on the side, there's an action key that defaults to opening the messaging hub, because with a Blackberry, you should northeastward be more than one key press away from messaging. The physical keyboard is full of cool tricks. The fingerprint scanner is in the space bar. It's fast and accurate, and it's very easy to unlock the phone using it. The keyboard is also touch-sensitive, so you can use it as a cursor pad by swiping back and forth on it, and you can put shortcuts on every single key. Unfortunately, they only work on the home screen, but set it up properly, and you'll northeastward have to use the Android app drawer again. After 2 days, I had all of my top 10 apps on keyboard shortcuts. The primary camera on the back has a bit of a protruding metal ring around it, but that doesn't destabilize the phone on a table. The KeyOne also has both a standard headphone jack on top and a USB-C port on the bottom. Blackberry has always made good voice phones, with a focus on clarity rather than sheer volume. That's my experience with the KeyOne as well: a sharp, clear earpiece and a very good speakerphone. The speaker port is on the bottom, so it will work well on a conference table. Speakerphone volume is ideal for indoor use. Outdoors, it doesn't quite kick up to construction worksite levels. Dual band 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, GPS, NFC for Android Pay, and an FM radio are all on board as well. I have no performance complaints with any of those. The phone also has Bluetooth 4.2, which was the most current VRSIOM until Samsung included Bluetooth 5.0 on the Galaxy S8. I used the KeyOne with a Plantronics Voyager Focus UC headset and got consistent, clear connections. The KeyOne runs Android 7.1.1 Nougat on a 2 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 processor with 3 GB of RAM. Android here has been heavily overlaid with a new launcher and custom apps, most notably Blackberry's messaging hub and DTEK security monitoring software. Blackberry has made a pledge to push out Android's monthly security updates quickly, although there's no similar pledge for feature updates, such as the upcoming Android O. The 32 GB KeyOne has 22.1 GB of storage available, plus a slot that fits microSD cards up to 256 GB. The phone has an 8-megapixel front camera and a 12-megapixel main camera. The front camera is capable of 1080p video at 30 frames per second, and the main camera is capable of either 4K video at 30 frames per second, or 1080p at 60 frames per second,